Welcome, friends. I am Geoff Fienberg. I am back here with you on oddschecker.com/US as we continue to break down the RBC Heritage. I got prop picks for you, and I got outright picks as well to add to my card. I made the video yesterday. Check that out in the feed in this web link already. It should be there, but I'll give you the Coles notes. We made 3 outright picks in that video, all 40-1 and above. Kevin Na 40. Sergio's been jumping around 40, 45 on that odds checker grid, and Kevin Kisner 60-1. I've added 2 outrights closer to the top of the board today, a 25 and a 33-1, as well as some props. We will get right into those. Before I do, like, sub, comment, do me all those fun favors. As I'm here with you every single week here on oddschecker.com. The good times, we will get them rolling again, and we hope it is courtesy of our guy, Daniel Berger. Daniel Berger, 25-1 on the odds checker grid. I thought I could avoid it. I debated this with Hatton. The other player who I've picked this morning also came into the debate as well. Thought of even going shorter up the board. I'm blindly in love with Patrick Cantley after he broke my heart, and he's probably going to screw all of us this week and win. Colin Morikawa is what a consistent little player. Nothing little about that guy. The irons, right? They'll be perfect for a place like this. But for me, Daniel Berger, 25-1 on the odds checker grid. He has won the comp event at Colonial. He's got 2 top 10s at the Players. He has played well at Sony, which many people consider a comp course to the RBC Heritage. He missed the cut last week at the Masters. That does not deter us. Why? Well, he's never shot under 70 at the Masters. And in hindsight, me liking him so much to win the Masters was probably an epic miscalculation. Never broken 70 there before. Well, the approach stats are on fire leading into the Masters. I believe that'll do us wonders here this week, and we can build off that 3rd place finish last week. Guys like Grace, Snedeker. Oh, sorry, not Snedeker, although Snedeker's won here. Grace, Jim Furyk, Graham McDowell, all have won here in recent memory, right off a miscut at the Masters. The approach stats remain. Everything go. Daniel Berger this week, 25-1. He's going to bat captain on the outright card. Up next, maybe a pick I could argue I like more than Daniel Berger. Another player I do like to wager. Another player who I'm not worried that he made the cut and finished in the upper half last week because, well, we cannot burn any good opportunities on U.S. soil at the moment, and your name is Abraham. Find me an Ancer, baby. Let's go. Abe Ancer, 33-1 on that odds checker grid. I believe that coming in at Will Hill as low as 25. So when we hit that Abe Ancer winner, we got to get everything back and then some. That's why we're using that best number over at oddschecker.com. Put it this way. If I had to make 2 picks this week, like if I was just here to make 2 picks, they would probably be my 2 Pete Dye disciples in Ancer and Kisner. As I've joked many times in lead-up Pete Dye events, I've sort of thrown Kisner to the trash, except the fact we're on him this week. And I have taken all my auto Pete Dye money and given that to Ancer. It was a bit of a bigger debate this week because I liked Kisner and doubling the number. Abe Ancer also, when I recorded my Monday morning first look at the board betting golf podcast, I was like, how do you bet Abe Ancer? He was 25-1. I'm like, if you're betting Abe Ancer, you're just being a real cocky guy and trying to like call something. Like you're going to bet Abe Ancer at the same or shorter price than Hatton or Berger. I was not there. But now we've seen Ancer catch some drift. He's gone to 33-1. I think that's a very fair number. Did I say Pete Dye disciple? Did I say Pete Dye disciple and a guy who has never won on U.S. soil? He does have that Australian Open win. I am not going to besmirch that one bit. Not one bit. But we cannot waste any good opportunities on U.S. soil, Abraham. Pete Dye courses, his last 6 finishes. I could take this back farther, but let's just put it in a tight little bow here. 2019 Travelers T8, 2020 Amex T2, 2020 RBC T2, 2020 Travelers T11, 21 Amex T5 Players Championship T22. Also, it won't count. It will not count because it broke our hearts and it's hard to quantify on a list like that. He was amazing in his pod play in the match play for literally 2 days and 3 quarters. And then he got steamed by Hovland to lose his match, and Billy made it out of the pod. Billy went on to win the whole thing. Sorry, he would have played, but Streelman got out of the pod, and Streelman played Billy. Ancer would have played Billy. That would have been our road to victory at match play, Abraham. We missed it. You missed it. I'm back here with you, Abraham Ancer. I don't want to miss it. Call me cocky. But at 33-1, I think that's absolutely right, and I think that's absolutely fair. Outright card, Daniel Berger Train, 25-1. Abraham Ancer, 33-1. Kevin Knopf, 40. You get him right now. We get Sergio at 45, and Kiz Daddy at 60, 66. I think 60. Yeah. Props. Prop. Everybody. Prop. Well, you know what? We're going to start here. We're double barreling Chris Kirk. We are double barreling Chris Kirk. I don't want to be a repetitive guy because I do that a lot anyway. Just load up any video. Chris Kirk. We have the T10 at plus 550. We're going to take all advantage of that because, well, yeah. And we're going to supplement the T10 with the plus 275 Chris Kirk prop. That plus 275 is as low as plus 220. It's not just the outright odds where we can get great value on props by using that odds checker grid. In fact, you can make the case that in many ways, these points are more consequential than the outright points, which are exponentially harder to come through on. So Kirk plus 550 on the T10, Kirk plus 275 on the T20. Those need zero explanation. If they do need an explanation, I appreciate you joining me for the very first time. I appreciate you. Welcome. You're joining at the right time because we're going to get back on winner's row. Continuing with the props, Michael Thompson plus 550 on the T20. He's been playing great. Had a nice little Masters. Not even putting well at the moment. This place sets up very well for Michael Thompson. Winner in Minnesota, Michael Thompson. So I like that. Plus 550, Michael Thompson. And last, Bezuidenhout, Christian Bezuidenhout. I almost thought about betting him to win the golf tournament. So plus 275 on a T20 in this field seems like a really good opportunity for a guy that he won those 2 events in the European Tour, but lingering. He's been a lingerer on like the quality parts of leaderboards. So I got no problem backing Bezuidenhout at plus 275 for that T20. Obviously, a consortium of other options came into play here. I really like this event. I really like this field. Let's have a fun one. I'm Geoff Fienberg. Like, sub, comment. I'll be back next week with more PGA Tour action for oddschecker.com. And hey, before we know it, we'll be back with another major PGA Championship, Kiawah Island. Kiawah Island. It's fun to be back there. I don't think we've been there since 2012. It was a European party, but we are going back. But we still got, 3-4 events before we get there. So you join me each week. We'll make those funds. I promise. I'm Geoff Fienberg. I'm out.